Hello, everyone. So today I have taken a picture from my sketchbook. This is a recurring theme, by the way. Quite enjoying it. So I've basically got an idea in my head. I've been writing a story. It's involving like mechs, zombies, witchcraft, magic, tech, all that sort of stuff. And I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like fleshing out the idea a little bit, just coming up with randomly generated ideas. So today's idea is zombies, zombie horde, hence the name on the video. I wanted to do an actual painting. So as you can see, I'm like just sort of sketching them out, blocking them in individually, and just sort of gauging where the shadows are going to be. So I've got the moonlight coming from behind, so it makes it a bit tricky. So you have to basically put like a artificial light in front as well, which I will do eventually. A sort of greenish glow, I guess, sort of a bit toxic, I suppose. And that was kind of my thinking with it. So although it looks a bit rough at the minute, it's really kind of like putting in the foundations of the picture to start with. I wanted to do something where these creatures have been sort of wandering around for a little while. They're a little bit let me think, like starving hungry, so they'll pounce on literally anything. And what has happened is it seems to have been something that's happened over a period of time. The story that I'm actually writing, which I'm nowhere near finishing, I need to get back on it, to be fair. But the idea was that this was going to be set some way off in the future, where humanity's been reduced to living in fortified castles that they've kind of built, not too similar to like castles like here in the UK, but I'm sort of thinking like big old sort of like fortresses, on like a sort of 21st century scale, and you have to kind of like pull your weight or you're out, that kind of thing. That's sort of where I am with it. The idea that sort of like magic is real, and people never thought that was going to be a thing, obviously. We'll see how that goes. But so this is basically obviously on the outside of the fortress. Things have got really, really bad. I'm guessing that, considering the point of view, the POV is from someone, unfortunately, who's probably tripped over backwards over a little bit of log, and is about to meet their doom. So I thought I'd draw that scene. So this is it. So I've managed to use my sketch, do my usual, where I make it transparent enough that I can put a white background underneath it on a different layer, and then above this, above the sketch layer, I'll start painting. No, below it. Sorry. Below it, I'll start sketching. So the layer above, the sketch layer, which is like at 50% opacity, will be sort of changed to multiply. So that way I can paint away and it doesn't affect the image up the top. And I thought I'd lay down a sort of moody green toxic look. That was my plan, and that was going to be like the base. So everything that's sort of painted and sketched and all that over the top of it has that in mind. I want to create a very sort of ominous thing, an ominous picture. Here, where are we in this now? So don't worry about the bottom of the leg. I've sort of thought, okay, right, I need to get rid of like where you can see the book. And now you can see it coming together. I was really pleased with how the hair on the female zombie worked out. It kind of reminds me, does anybody remember Monkey Island? Monkey Island 2 and stuff like that. The artwork for that was brilliant. So it's kind of that, in my head, that kind of style of artwork. I really wanted like pronounced sort of Beetlejuice style, Tim Burton kind of style, like curls in her hair. And I think I achieved that. I think it came out all right. So you might see that a little bit more. It depends how sort of like realistic I plan on going. But obviously, time's a factor as well. So doing something like this takes, I don't know, probably about 4 hours max. To sort of get it to the finished product, which you'll see at the end. So stick around for that. But yeah, so the main thing is getting all the colours in, getting all the lighting correct, and then I could start using my blender brush and my mixer brush to just soften edges. So where you've got like a line, it looks a bit harsh to start with and to finish. It does look better if I smooth out the two ends of the sketch line, and you can wind up smoothing it out and making it look really good, and blending the different types of colours together as well, like it does on naturally on your skin. But yeah, it was a fun picture to do because the clothing's moving, the faces are moving, which means you get a lot of shadows and a lot of light. So constantly thinking, I don't know if like you have to be like a mathematical genius or something, but you just sort of, as an artist, you kind of like just do it on the fly. I'm rubbish at maths, by the way, but when it's considering where the light might be hitting, I think I'm pretty good at it. Not an expert like some people on YouTube, but I think I'm getting there. I think I've got a fairly decent idea. I also like the eyes on this. I made them glow. I thought, I don't know where I've seen it. I feel like I've seen it somewhere else before, where someone's sort of had a sort of toxic green and it's kind of glowy. I don't know if it's like Return of the Living Dead. I don't know if that's maybe where I've seen it. But yeah, I thought, she's got her jaw missing, the lower half of the jaw, which I always find disturbing whenever I see that in movies. But yeah, I thought it'd be quite fun to make it glow inside her mouth anyway. I don't know if that makes her a dangerous zombie, but maybe she can like hold you down while the others get you. I don't know. Maybe they feed her. That'd be pretty sick. But yeah, I wanted the glowing eyes. I think that was something I really enjoyed from Call of Duty. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was like World War II or something, where they introduced the zombies at the end of the game. And oh man, that was brilliant. I had hours of fun playing that game with my friends. Yeah, doing the hands, constantly looking at the hands. I highly recommend looking at Pinterest. I have so many boards on Pinterest. And yeah, thinking about where the lighting's going on the hair. Again, look at paintings that you wish to emulate to find where you will, where the lighting goes and all that sort of stuff. So pay attention to who you like. That's some sound advice right there. Okay, coming up to the end, and I'll show you the finished product. But yeah, nice tatty jawless woman. And here we are. This is the end. Remember to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below, and give me some suggestions. See you later. Bye.
Wow.